everybody, it's Dawny here with Andrea from Minish.
Hello. How are you guys?
So we're here at the Mini Jake event, and I just wanted to ask Andrea a few questions about her lovely beanbag that is also storage. So the first question is, where did this idea come from? What made you want to do a beanbag that has storage?
I'm a child therapist, and I had a lot of beanbags for my work area. I had ugly beanbags, and at the same time, I'm a mother of 2 young kids, accumulating a lot of stuff. And one day I said, oh my God, it would be just great to put all these things inside the beanbag, and I could not sleep that night. I went crazy, and I got on a designer the next day.
I was gonna say, so from the time you got the idea to your first beanbag sold, what was that time period?
Well, before getting them into the market, I want to make sure that it had a patent.
Okay.
So the patent takes a while. It took like a year.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like a year.
About a year.
To get the patent ready, and once the patent was ready, I just launched in July, actually.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you ever feel at any point that you just couldn't deal with it? It was too much for you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you know, I just want to tell everybody that if you have an idea, you should just go for it. If you really believe in it, you really should try hard, because it's great. I spend more time with my kids.
Yes.
I go to bed at 11:30 every night because the work never ends. But never ends.
Yeah.
Like I have to work all day.
Really?
But it's just very, you know, I'm glad that I did it.
So would you like to tell everyone where the name Minish came from?
Minish is how we call my daughter Camila, which she just turned 4. And then I was looking for a name for I wanted to name something after my mom and her sisters. They were very cool when they were growing up, and now they're very successful entrepreneurs. And then that's how, you know, I said, oh, my daughter, I want her to do, you know, to be good someday, to follow her dream. And I said, oh, Minish. So I called a couple friends, emailed them, and they loved it.
Nice. So the last question before I let you go, what is the weirdest thing that you found stashed in one of these from your kids?
Besides all the underwear.
I hope they're clean.
You know, they got a dirty clothes one day and they put it inside.
So, dirty clothes. That's what we have.
But no, mostly it's just the stuffed animals. I did not want to see stuffed animals anymore in my house. So, you know, we're like, hey, look at this place, and they love opening and closing and get the stuffed animals and putting them back again. So, yeah, and then bedding. I put a lot of bedding.
I was thinking that too, especially when you're washing them, you don't have space in your storage closet, because a lot of people in Brooklyn apartments like myself, we don't have that kind of storage. So this
my
would be
mom
perfect.
just came with my brother to visit, and I had bedding everywhere. And then so I got a white beanbag, fully washable, in my living room, full of bedding.
Nice.
So, you know.
Well, thank you so much, Camilla.
Andrea.
So Camilla's her daughter. That's Minish. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, you can buy it at minishdesigns.com.
After I hit record.
Sorry. Okay. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. Hey everybody, it's Dawny and I'm here with Matt, who is the Vice President of Sales with Keekaroo High Chairs. Everyone say hello, Matt.
Hi.
And here is Matt's beautiful high chairs. And I just wanted to ask Matt a simple question, actually a few questions. I heard you saying to someone that the posture of the chairs are special for special kid needs. So can you just tell us about the chair and what makes it special?
Sure. The big thing with our high chair is actually this material. My father-in-law designs this material, started designing it like 1973, and it's for seating systems for kids with special needs. So it's specially designed to be soft because they could be sitting in it all day, but it also has to be firm because it's about positioning, putting them in the right position depending on their individual special need.
Right.
With the height right chair, the big thing is their hip position. Because their hip position is what keeps their trunk up, which is good posture. So my wife is actually a physical therapist. and she always says that a child's bum doesn't look like this. It has a curve to it. So when we created our product, we designed this curve so that the child's bum sits more comfortably, and their hips, the way it's formed to slightly down, their hips stay in a position which brings their trunk up to a correct posture.
Nice. So this chair, if I'm understanding this correct, also transforms into a chair for an adult or a older child. Can you show us how that works?
Sure. It's basically you just remove the infant insert, and then either you can either just use the wood, or there are it's hard to see on here. There are comfort cushions. The comfort cushions place on the back and on the seat, and it allows for full movement. Both seat plate and foot plate have a 250-pound weight capacity. So as the child grows, you just adjust the seat plate and the foot plate for their needs, their leg height, things like that. Then as they start to get to the point where they're touching the ground, you can actually take the foot plate, make it the seat plate, and then it's just an extra chair around the house. We actually have 2 of these extra set up in our house. We use them for a craft table. We use them as an extra chair when family come over.
Wow, that's really nice. So thank you so much, Matt. And this is the Keekaroo high chair. It's a convertible high chair. And would you like to say goodbye to our fabulous folks?
So this is the product. It's called the Sleep Nest, and it's a very, very cozy little sleep sack. And it comes in 3 sizes. So this is the smallest size. So how soft it is.
Yes, it's really nice.
And so this is 0 to 6 months, and then it goes all the way up to 36 months, as long as kids are in the crib.
Okay.
So this is the small. This is only for the 6 months old, and then there's a much bigger one for the older kids. So it becomes part of their routine every night. Parents don't have to worry about them taking off their blankets.
And I was just going to say, I wish I would have found this when my daughter was younger, because our apartment's been so cold in the wintertime, and I usually just wrap her up with a bunch of blankets, and this is so much safer.
It's safer, and then even for 2-year-olds, most of them don't cover themselves really well. So as long as they're in a crib, it's just the peace of mind of knowing they're not cold.
Not anymore now.
We have this, and what makes it special is the way it opens up.
Okay.
Because babies asleep in your arms, you want to put them down, you're not going to wake them up trying to put them in the sleep sack by putting their arms through something. So you just have this, maybe in the crib, put it down, and you snap, and then you're going to zip it back down. And then for diaper changes, it's easy too, because you can just pull out their little legs.
Oh, so it unzips from the bottom. You got that?
And change the diaper.
You can change a diaper without waking your child up, or having to fully undress them.
Exactly. We have a super big zipper, which sounds like a detail, but I watched my husband struggle with a lot of zippers, and so it just makes it really easy. Baby needs to come out, crying, wake up, 2 seconds, you're out. So this is the
I love this. Did you come from a seamstress background?
Not at all. I knew nothing about sewing. I still don't know much, but I've learned a little bit from spending a lot of time in factories in India.
Okay.
So I go there twice a year, and spend a lot of time on the production line. But I was lucky. I knew a lot of people who taught me, a lot of things, and helped me design, and so that's how I learned.
Okay, and then the last question I just wanted to ask you is, how did you get the idea to do this product?
So it was just, I had a baby and I really couldn't find anything that I liked. I grew up in France, and a lot of people had sleep sacks, and in the US really it was mostly fleece, and I kind of felt that my kids were sweaty and a little bit cold at the same time in it. I don't know, I know that sounds crazy.
No, I get it. It's that hot sweat you get in there.
And so it just, for me, I love fleece as more of an outdoor material, but it just didn't feel like a great bedding material, and it didn't feel very cozy for a little baby, and so I wanted something that was more breathable, and so that's how I started trying to figure out how to make that, and then we just perfected it through the years, and adding all details, figuring out the easiest way for it to open. I thought that for a baby, you'd have it be a little bit like a cocoon, close to them and be comforting, and with babies sleeping on their backs, I think maybe they feel a little bit exposed. That's the right way for them to sleep, but to have something that made them feel cozy, just like us. When I sleep under a duvet and I have my arms out.
Right.
That would be something that would make them feel good. And
we love this. And I see you have something else.
I do. So this is a brand new. We haven't even just starting we're gonna put it on our website soon. This is a pajama, and so again, it's all about the fabric. It's warmer. It's warmer than most cotton PJs.
Okay.
Mostly, you know, to have warm PJs, you really need, most of them are fleece as well. So this is quilted. And what's really special here is, I don't know what I'm doing to our imaginary baby here, but anyway, easy access. You see diaper change like this without snapping, or without zipping them and having them cold on top. So these are called the Sleep Seas. It's our new.
Okay, so keep an eye out for those Sleep Seas.
Exactly.
Coming soon.
Coming very soon,
Yes.
yep.
So thank you so much, Dominique.
Thank you.
And I also want to say thank you for Matt from Keekaroo. He's our cameraman. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
Matt.
Hi.
Hello, people. I'm here with Nadine with the Ubbi garbage can for the, it's actually a diaper pail for the kitties. Say hello to the fabulous people, Nadine.
Hi.
So I wanted to ask Nadine, I don't know if you guys can tell from this, but this is actually a metal diaper pail. So unlike a lot of the ones that we see, hers is metal, so the smell really stays out. So can you just tell us a little bit about your pail, Nadine?
Yeah, so the key is that, it's powder coated steel, so it's not plastic. So what happens with the plastic is that it absorbs the smells,
Right.
and then it comes out of the body of the pail, even when closed. This one, because it's metal, it stays all locked in, and to make sure it's not going to leak anywhere, there is rubber seal right here and rubber seal here. So when it's closed, everything is completely locked in, completely sealed up. It's very super easy to use. This is a little sliding door. You slide it open, you throw your diaper in, you slide it closed. This is a little child-proof lock button to make sure like kids are not gonna get in there. And in terms of like the inside, there is no like special mechanism, nothing. You just like load your bag. And the key, like the main selling feature is that you don't need any special bag. You can use any type of bag, like so you don't need any of those special refills. And you can even use cloth liners if you use cloth diapers. So you can use both. So you just put your bag in, close it, and that's it. And it comes in like 12 different colors, so it looks like, you know, very stylish.
And where can we find this product?
Everywhere. You can find it like small retailers, big retailers, online, on our website. You can find it everywhere pretty much.
Okay, and what is the running price for this garbage can?
It retails for $80. And yeah, key is that a little more expensive than the other ones out there, but since you don't need to buy your special bag, then in the long run it comes to like much cheaper.
Okay, so my next question and our last question is, seeing how you are a connoisseur of dirty diapers, which one do you prefer, Pampers or Huggies?
That's a good one. I've always used Pampers.
Pampers.
No reason. No reason. But my kids are out of diapers, so I'm good now.
All right, everyone, and thank you. This was Nadine with Ubbi.
Thank you.
And that'll be it.